parking lot. When will you learn that? So I'm actually at camp for the weekend right now. I'm in like a staff cabin for the weekend. I'm staying in one of the staff cabins, so I'm in like the living room area of the staff cabin. It's not really a living room area, it's like a couch. But I'm really excited because camp has been a really big part of my life. I started to go to camp when I was 9. I went as a camper and a leadership candidate for 8, and then as a staff member for 5, where I was a counselor, and then I worked as the head of our integration program for our one-on-one campers. So nice because you still get to come up and see everyone and be back. I don't know, I always feel like at home when I come back here. Like it's a special place. I have met incredible people that I will be friends with no matter if we talk once a year, literally every 5 years, or every day. It creates pretty awesome friendships. So I'm really excited to show you guys around because I talk about it often. So my friends that watch this vlog, you'll now get to see a little piece of camp. Hey everybody, so I'm at camp and it's Saturday morning, 8:15, heading down to dining hall for breakfast. So I'm going to show you our dining hall now, but it's not set up right now because we're opening camp this weekend. So all the dining tables and stuff aren't set up, but I'm going to show you it anyway. So I'm going to take you around the cabin loop now and show you where all the campers stay. We're staying in the staff loop. We're staying in Bray. So this is our health center. Go out here. This area is called Sonia's Cottage, and it's dedicated to a staff member that used to work here. There's like this slide that kids can go down. And a rickety bridge. Three cabins out here. So this is the boys' side of the loop. I'll take you into one of the camper cabins. Cabin Katie. Bear in mind these cabins aren't set up yet because we're just opening camp. Here's what a normal camper cabin would look like. Bunks on this side. Bathroom. Bunks on this side. Way more fun when you're working here and there's kids. There, you can see our dining hall through the trees. Camp looks super empty right now because there's no leaves on the trees. But when there's leaves, everything seems so much further apart. I know it seems so close together though. I don't know if I explained to you guys, I went to camp for 8 years and then worked here for 5. So I was here for 13 years. And my dad and my grandma also came to this camp. So it's like a family tradition. My home away from home. It's a pretty fun place. We try and come up during alumni weekends a lot. Try and come up and visit. So this is the end of the boys' side. Moving on to the girls' side of the loop. So this is the end of the cabin loop. And then I'm not going to go down there because it's not set up. This way is our archery range, which you can see down there. That's where they practice archery in the summer. And then this is normally the girls' side of the loop. These are called the uppers, which are our shower bathrooms. So this is the girls' side. Obviously, because I'm not going to go in the boys' side. Guys, make sure to wash your hands. And there's just we have an accessible stall, which is nice. I always used to use this one when I was a kid. And then other shower stalls. This is the main office. They're like chopping up wood over there, which is a lot noise. And then you walk this way. This is the arts and crafts hut. These trees in the summer are like full of leaves. And we call them the shady trees. It's kind of a meeting spot. Normally when kids come, that's where we start the session. Over here, there's high ropes in that forest, but we're not going to go over there. This is the arts and crafts hut. This is where I spent a lot of my summers. So normally there's like tables all out on this deck, and it's nice because kids sit at picnic tables and make art. Obviously, arts and crafts isn't set up yet, but there's lots of supplies normally in tables. Our supply room's at the back. Tables are normally all set up. Sailing equipment is not in here. This plaque is from Arts and Crafts Staff 2009, and my name is over there in the corner. My name is also somewhere on this banner. This banner that goes around the entire outside was put up when the Arts and Crafts Hut opened. And so I was here when that happened, so my name is somewhere on that banner. This is our swim area. This is our swim area. Normally there's docks in here, but obviously they haven't been put in yet. Sign in, always swim with the buddy. The side of the swim shed has been repainted, but the first time it was painted by one of my friends who used to work here. Here's the docks ready to go in. So we have multiple campfires because multiple campfires happen. We have like section campfires sometimes, which is like by age group, and then we have our main campfire. So this is one of our section campfires called the Stockade. What we're going into right now. This is one of my favorite campfires. Main campfire is probably my favorite, but Stockade is my second favorite. So this is a Stockade. Cute little hideaway campfire. There's a campfire called Pandora's Pit, which I'm probably not going to take you to because it's a little difficult for me to get to. So when we have section campfires, they break up there. And then over here we have the volleyball court and the rock wall coming up. I once got a little bit off the ground on the rock wall, and I felt like so proud of myself. Rock walls are not easy to do when you have no upper body strength and little lower body strength. This is our rock wall. And we come to Dahinda, which is our tree house. Next is the sailing area, which my dad taught in the sailing area when he worked here. Again, it's not set up yet because that's why we're here this weekend. This is the sailing area, obviously. The sailing docks, when they're set up, are like some of my favorite docks at camp. They're great to just hang out on, and they're in a great spot. A lot of life chats happened on the sailing docks. This is what you can see right now because there's no trees. It's the main campfire, which I'm probably going to take you to later because they're cutting up wood, as you can hear, /maybe see. Whenever I say campfire, we have this tradition at camp. When you say campfires, you say campfires. We love campfires. So literally anytime someone says that word, it always like goes in my head to say that, but luckily I've trained myself to not say it out loud. We're coming up to EHQ, or Earth headquarters now, which is right beside kayaking. And it is where kind of like all of our sports equipment and stuff is stored. This building, when I first started here, was the arts and crafts hut, because the other one I showed you didn't exist. So I have fond memories of doing lots of arts and crafts in here. So this is the HQ, but like I said, when I first came here, it was the arts and crafts hut. I'm pretty sure my dad's name is also in this building somewhere. Because there's like names all over the ceiling. I remember doing arts and crafts in here, and then there used to be tables out here that we could do arts and crafts in. I want to try and find my name, but it might have got covered up because they repainted all of this area, which is upsetting. Actually, it might still be here because I feel like it was on one of these poles. But there's names all over HQ. Because like I said, it used to be arts and crafts. I don't know, guys. I think my name sadly got covered up in here. So like I said, then you go down this way and it's kayaking. And then over this way is canoeing. So these are the steps you take from Town Hall Field to get to canoeing. There's kayaking there. This is canoeing. So this is Town Hall Field. This is our flagpole. We have horseshoe here every morning and every evening to raise and lower the flag. This is Town Hall. So this is the sun porch in Town Hall. Which normally there's a lot of furniture like this. It's super nice. Here's our sign that's normally in the back of the bleachers. Our display cases, which are normally full. This is inside Town Hall. It's one of the coolest buildings at camp because it's full of plaques and memories and things. If you're here for longer than 5 years, you get a plaque. I have one somewhere, but I think it's in storage right now. Here's all the furniture that normally is in the sun porch. Here's our campfire that we have indoor campfires on. This is like one of my favorite buildings at camp. It has plaques from all of our leadership departments, and then all these pennies. We have this thing called Cooch Games, and there's 4 teams: birch, pine, cedar, and spruce. I'm originally a birch, and when you win a session, you used to get a penny, and then at the end of the year, we have a cup that you can win. So we have like a mini Olympics. And then there's a bunch of leadership plaques from all the different leadership years. Unique 1 and leadership 1 and leadership 2. This is my leadership 1 plaque. And there's 15-year-old Amanda. We had to climb a mountain, and so that was what this represented, and then there's a bunch of inside jokes. And then we all got names on the sides. Here's my name. I was Amanda, the determined. Here's a plaque from my last year on staff. This is the view from Town Hall porch. That's the bell. We ring it to wake up in the morning between sessions when you know that they're ending and starting. Breakfast, lunch, dinner, those sorts of things. It's a really big privilege if you get to ring that bell. And then here's the cabin loop again. I do want to show you one thing. Our new media hut. And this is another building beside it. These used to be bathrooms when I was a camper. This used to be the girls' lowers that we're at right now, but now it's the tickle trunk, which is our costume storage. So that's now where all of our costumes are stored, but when I was a camper, you would walk in there and there was like a big thing of communal showers. It was just like 4 shower heads, and you'd all shower in your bathing suits, and then there was some toilets. So that was our bathrooms, but now we have those really nice ones that I showed you earlier, so I'm jealous. But obviously I got to use those But when I first started coming, yeah, we just had communal showers.
How can I explain what I take away when the...
So I'm currently sitting on the bleachers at the basketball court, and you wouldn't think it's like a big deal, like it's bleachers, but I feel like the bleachers have like some of my favorite memories, because we all just like meet here between sessions, or like before flagpole, everyone would just like be hanging out on the bleachers and like playing bump at the basketball courts and things, and just like having conversations and like hanging out with everyone. It just like gives you a really good community feel, because everyone just kind of hangs out at the basketball courts when there's like empty time, or like when there's spare time. So I don't know, the bleachers are like super nostalgic for me. I would say like the bleachers, the places that like a lot of like life chats and hangouts happen, which is funny. That's something else. Bleachers have such a big impact on your life.
The smell of rocks and water washing over me. It's more than the orange fire, it's more than the fishing wire, it's more than the cabin walls or that morning bugle call. It's something you can't touch, but you can't hold so